What's up, guys? Johnny here with Team Legit, and I'm here with Greg, Mr. Fat Shark himself. This guy is the creator and the pioneer of the Fat Shark goggles. We really love our Dominator goggles. We brought you guys a review a couple months back about all the different Dominator goggles, the Dominator V1s, the Dominator V2s, and then we kind of made a little mockery, and I apologize for that, confusing a lot of people with calling them the Dominator V2.2s with the updated optics, and that was our fault. I apologize for that. And so basically it was the Dominator V2s with the updated optics and the Dominator HDs. When we gave you guys that original interview, or the original review, we sided with the Dominator V2, and we've loved them ever since. Greg, what do you got for us here today?
Well, we took a little bit of what we learned for the Dominator V2. Took the same we worked with the same vendor to design the optics in this, and said we need a better solution for a Dominator HD.
Absolutely.
And after a year and a half of development, we have come up with a better solution. We've gone to a 8-piece optical set, hybrid glass optics.
So it's hybrid glass. When you say hybrid, is that half plastic, half glass?
Right.
Okay. And one thing that I noticed when I did try on the first Dominator HDs is I was getting a little bit of blur on the edges, and then it felt like the screen was kind of too big for me, and it felt like I was sitting in the very front row of the IMAX theater. I mean, the image quality was great, but I was very close, and we had this with another manufacturer as well. Field of view is great, but it can sometimes be counterproductive where if it's too big, you end up looking around too much. What have you guys done with the new HDs to kind of rectify that?
Actually, I made the FOV bigger.
Okay.
No, what we've done, the issue with the previous version, the limitation was the limited, fairly short eye relief. Okay. Which means your eye had to be within approximately 1 centimeter to the lenses. If your face and shape didn't allow the lenses to that close to your eye, you would get distortion. Okay. What we've done with this, we've actually increased this from 1 centimeter to 1.8 centimeters.
Okay, so the actual screen, when you put them on, actually feels like it's a little bit farther back?
No, but what it allows you to do, your eyeballs can be further from the lenses, so it can be a lot more forgiving from user to user.
For the guys that have the closer or the farther eyeballs, so it actually makes it feel very good deal.
And also we have it has a larger entrance diameter, which basically means the alignment to your center alignment is not as critical. Okay. So you can be off a little bit. So you can, when you move the sliders around, and you can be off a little bit. So we noticed that between the Dominator HDs and the V2s that the eyes had to be pretty spot on for the image quality to look great, and sometimes you have to move one, get it right, and then move the other, and then work them together. These won't be quite as forgiving as the Dominator V2s, but they're far more forgiving than previous HDs. Okay. But we double that with the, this actually ships with the fan faceplate, which has changeable foam, so you can actually adjust your eye relief. Okay, so you can make it farther or closer to your face. Exactly, so you can adjust that direction. Also, it holds the fit a lot more snugly. It's you drop it on your face, it just... You don't have to pull the band up top, so it fits right down, in the same spot, so you do less adjustments. It just works a lot better. And this is I want to say, a community suggestion, because I know a lot of guys get these things and they throw them in a ski goggles, or they throw them in different things. So you actually listened to the community, you've actually adjusted the product and made it better. Yep. Very cool. And we added the fan to keep the foggy. The fan for those humid climate areas, the cold climate areas, and the really hot areas. You've got a fan, you've got that a little bit extra relief, so when you pull the eye cups off, there isn't gallons of water flowing down. We also got a better slugger battery in there. So you basically fixed this issue of the battery falling out. Yeah, fix that issue. So we've got a better dog bone battery. Better dog, a little more aggressive. Basically doubled the power to 1800 milliamps. Very cool. And we have a battery indicator, so you can tell really cool how much power you have left before we go flying. Very cool, very cool. Yeah. If 1800 milliamps, you can basically fly all weekend. Pretty much, yeah. We've noticed that when we're going to have those camping trips or the weekend getaways, either bring the charger with you or bring a couple batteries, because you're going to go, or if you're in Josh's case.
Hi guys.
We got Josh here too.
This is the college kid mod. This is what happens when your batteries die. You just buy the $10 2200s from Turnigy and make a really long connector. You cut off from like your mom's VCR power supply or something. And
so your battery. I thought you were just happy to see me.
Very cool. So these mods are actually going to make this thing the top dog on the market, in my opinion. You mind if we take a look at it and check it out and give us our thoughts?
One other feature we've added to this, we've added a super cap to I know sometimes you get excited and
you plug off. Oh, that was an awesome flight, man. Good deal. You know, power off. You don't want your batteries to die.
So this will write your file.
Very cool.
You won't lose that file.
We've been having that.
I can't tell you how many times that we've been out flying like, oh, that was so cool. We got to go get in the truck and get that plane back, and then you unplug it, and then the video's gone.
And the video's gone.
Awesome.
So the cap basically is just a capacitor that holds the voltage that powers the DVR. So when you do pull that out, it'll know that it's off, stop the recording, and then
just
gradually shut down.
It gives enough time.
Some of the guys actually buy the Mobius cameras. They rip the batteries out and they put the super cap in there. So when they plug it into their car, it's now their dash cam, and it can withstand the heats and things like that better. But we're not talking about Mobius cameras. We got the new Dominator flagship goggles here. I also heard earlier you mentioned something about you fixed the issues with the NTSC PAL.
Yeah, with this, the previous generation of DVR chip we used just didn't have the ability to do
one or the other.
Right, yeah.
And that's what was causing...
Right, which generally, when you fly by yourself, it's not a big deal. You just, because you could set your own, set the PAL or NTSC firmware.
Right.
But if you come to an event like this, you got guys in PAL, got NTSC, so you're trying to record and get the files. Yeah, you would get the split screen.
You get that little blurry thing across the bottom, and then
so this one now will automatically.
Our DVR footage looks zoomed because we're trying to cut that off the bottom.
Yeah, so
good deal. Well, can we take a look at it and see what the field feels like? So this is going to be the first impressions of the Dominator HDs. Is that going to be the name, Dominator HDs, or are you going to work on maybe?
I guess we're going to call them Dominator HD V2s.
V2s, okay. Very cool.
Like we're very creative in our naming.
Yeah, the Dominator V2 Team Legit edition may be in the works. All right, let's tune into somebody's channel here. Holy cow! I'm gonna wipe my face real quick so I don't get my nasty sweat all over your.
That's I'm showing it to everybody today.
Oh, so basically I got everybody else's nasty sweat on there too.
Okay, so.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my goodness is not an explanation of how these goggles are. You can't give somebody a review with oh my goodness. I'm going to try to describe to you guys what I'm seeing, and I'm going to try to differentiate the difference between the Dominator HDs and the new Dominator HD V2s. With the HDs, I was getting a blurry edges along the side. I can clearly see from corner to corner, top to bottom, a clear straight line coming down the image. As well on the top and the bottom. I do notice on the bottom there is a little curve to it. I don't know if that's
a pin cushion.
Okay, there is a little curve to it. It doesn't bother the image. It's not bothering my field of view or anything like that. And I will tell you that
it's a curved screen, just like the new flat screen panels.
It does look okay. Now I can see the top. I can see the top kind of curves a little bit. It does. It feels more of an immersive feel. One thing though that I have ADD, so I tend to look around a lot. I can stay very focused directly in the front. The side stuff is not bothering me. The image quality is crisp, it's sharp. It's a little bit kind of dipping in and out here, and I think that's probably because we're running the really low milliwatts at the race frequencies. Wow, this is definitely an improvement, Greg. I am very excited about these. Josh, check these out.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Isn't that neat?
Oh, that fan's great. You can feel the airflow.
You can feel the airflow right through your nose.
Great.
And I just pulled them off. My sweat is not beating down my eyes.
These are great.
What do you think about the image?
Oh my gosh, it's like blows everything else out of the water.
That is really cool.
These are great.
Yeah, the guy we have doing the optics, he's amazing.
So this is a glass plastic hybrid. I know with the glass optics that we had in the V2s, we're having the distortion. Did you put the same glass optics in the HDs? I know you got a lot of slack about that. And so we basically fixed the community issues to try to better the product, which is, it's very, very rare to see with the manufacturers, especially ones located in, overseas. I don't want to say a specific country, but things from overseas. Somebody told me the best way it works is they go 95% and then they stop. And it seems like with the Fat Shark, that's a 100% winner for us. I can't wait to get our hands on these. When do you think that's coming out?
It should be out. It'll be shipping in August.
In August,
2015. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So that's very exciting.
They are in production now. This is not an estimated date.
Awesome. So we're not going to have those.
Being boxed.
We're not going to have those people whining and crying about giving their monies to vendor and the vendors don't ship the products and hey, I've been on the waiting. Pre-orders are manufacturers lack.
It might be a little difficult to get in the beginning, but they're definitely being manufactured.
Very cool. We hope to get a set. Thank you so much, Greg, for your time. Thank you so much for your interview. Thank you so much for sponsoring this event and helping with putting together these events. I know you're one of the major sponsors. We really appreciate having people like this in the community and in
so
the.
Glad you can make it up.
Yeah. Good deal. All right, guys. If you guys like seeing these fresh exclusives, make sure you guys click the subscribe button. If you like seeing these reviews and the comparison between different products, make sure you hit the like button. That directly correlates to my ego and for us bringing you guys these videos.
Yeah, pump it up some more.
Exactly. Thanks for watching, guys. Hey, what's up, guys? Johnny here with Team Legit, and we're with Greg. This guy is Mr. Fat Shark. This guy is the guy who I would say revolutionized the FPV industry, and the reason for that is because you made the viewing experience compact, reliable, and